Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
Welcome back to Sports Gambling Daily. It's Saturday. It's December 7th. That's right, December 7th. I got a little bit of college football today, but we're going to be talking about the 76ers taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers. And this game is played in Philly today, in Philly's backyard over there. Now, you got the 76ers just come off an embarrassing loss to the Wizards. But Cleveland, I mean, this is a get-right game for the 76ers because Cleveland just can't seem to get out of their own way. I believe they've lost 5 in a row. And, it doesn't get any easier for them as they travel to Philadelphia.
You are correct. It may get a little easier for them, frankly, only because Embiid is already scheduled to be out for load management, and Josh Richardson has already been announced out, precautionary reasons for his hamstring. So that's definitely two-fifths of the starting lineup that will not be playing. I would expect a big dose of Al Horford. I don't think Kevin Love's going to play, but I'm guessing he was out today with an illness. My guess is he will not play. The guy's either always hurt or sick. Might be sick of his coach and probably sick of being in Cleveland, frankly. Maybe he needs to get rejuvenated somewhere else at this point. But he is definitely questionable. I'll say this much. I realize that the Sixers are not playing Embiid and all, but even when they did play him, last time Cleveland came to town, it was a 16-point spread. Mm-hmm. And I can't remember if it was a premium play or it was a personal play of mine, but regardless, I had taken Cleveland plus 16. The Sixers won the game barely, and Cleveland, stayed within the number. Now it's an 11.5-point spread. I'm sure some of that's because of the two injuries, or the two guys that are out, I should say. With that being said, I don't know why the Cleveland always comes into Philadelphia and plays them tough. I obviously believe the Sixers will win the game, but I also really could see a scenario where Cleveland stays within that number. Nance played today for Cleveland, and he played pretty damn well. And he's athletic and he can cause some problems, and he's a big guy. And, if Tristan Thompson plays, that still gives them some toughness. They got Sexton and Garland that can play a little bit. Osman's not a bad player. So that's just where I lean kind of early on. And I'm sort of thinking Sixers win the game, and Cleveland plus the points is the way to go on the bet side.
Yeah, I got some supporting trends. Just to your point, Philly Cavaliers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games, playing on 0 days worth of rest. So basically, on a back-to-back situation, they actually cover the number pretty well. And also, if you're into over-unders, it looks like the over is on fire at 7-1 when the Cavaliers' last 8 road games versus a team with a home winning percentage of greater than 600. That's pretty solid. And also the Cavaliers 7-3 against the spread in their last 10 meetings versus Philadelphia, which is exactly what you were saying. They seem to play this team tough, so I kind of like the Cavaliers as well. As far as covering the number there, the number is 11 guys currently. And I think you went over all the injuries. Is there anything else we need to touch on as far as the injury front?
There's nothing else that's reported that I can see. I don't recall there being anything on the Sixers side that would lead me to think anything else is changing. Now, when it comes to Cleveland, they played tonight, so maybe something pops up. But unless Kevin Love's ruled in or Tristan Thompson's ruled out or something like that, I guess that could change something. But all things being equal, if this is the way the lineups are going to be, I like the Sixers to win the actual game, and I like Cleveland to stay within the points.
I couldn't agree with you more, so that's where I'm going as well. And guys, if you are interested in winning our premium plays, let's go, baby. All you got to do is guess the exact score of this game. Cleveland versus the 76ers. Follow these rules, and if you follow those 3 rules and you guess the exact score, congratulations, you are a winner. Speaking of winners, Philly has been on fire with his prop bets. You got to check out his video. Congratulations, man. You've just been freaking killing it.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, I believe, and I've said this to you, there's a lot of value in the props. I think when you're talking about betting games pre-game, let's say, you can find value in them as well, but a lot of these lines are really sharp. Sometimes it's difficult to find the exact perfect spot. I just think you can find spots in prop bets where they're not paid as much attention to, let's say. And also if there's a situation where a guy scratched last second and the books don't have a chance to really readjust it quickly enough, or where they stick another guy, there's so many options with that. So that's one of the angles that we give to our clients. A lot of prop bets. I put a bunch of them on Twitter, but I put a lot more in our private group. And then we have our live betting channel, which has been amazing. I was telling you earlier, I caught Sacramento at halftime,
Right.
plus 10, and that cashed. And there's just been a lot more of that going on. So
yeah, the private group is where it's at. Obviously,
Yep.
It's just insane in there. So, guys, if you want to be in the private group, come on over here to sgdwins.com. Don't wait. Go on over there, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Have a good one.